here and have been asked as a member of the Dodgers community service. I grew up in Santa Monica. I was born in 1958, so I've been a Dodger fan since their first championship in '59. So to wear this ring is very special. Many of you may have been here in '88, and I actually drove. You realize how tough it is to win a World Series when you haven't done it for 25 years. And how good the O'Malley ownership was in doing it so many times. So, in fact, I think I was the last trade that Al Campanis made, but then Fred Clare did a great job. But I'm here for you, here representing the Dodgers. I made a few notes on top of the talking points. The fact that more than 11,000 people have received a bone marrow transplant here since 1976 is really remarkable. So, God bless everybody that's been involved. I mean, to be honest, my only cancer experiences were a grandfather I never knew who died in 1936 before any of this was possible, and a grandmother who died in the 50s. And these were at like the age of 50, back when there was no cancer treatment. So, you know, the more the better. The research, the development, the family support, the financial support, you know, being part of the Dodgers support, it's all great. People here have been fantastic. I mean, you better be in an upbeat mood when you're dealing with cancer. And I'm at the 35-year bone marrow transplant. Where are you? Yeah, right here. Stand up. Yeah. I mean, this is living proof of miracles. You know, miracles on the baseball field, that's not miracles, okay? This is what we're talking about. Life and family support. I work in the Medicare industry now, so I'm a lot more hip to, you know, diseases and things, and I can appreciate life and death and my family and my children. And I'm going to say a few things here that the Dodgers have scripted out for me. First of all, good afternoon, and thank you for inviting me. I kind of rather do it on my own, but this is the 37th annual bone marrow transplant reunion. So you've been to what, probably 35 of them? And congratulations from the entire Dodger organization, which, as many of you know, there's new ownership, including Magic Johnson, big money. Yeah, so I don't think any of the previous owners were particularly bad. There was a rough spot for a couple years there, but they did miss the boat on signing first and second rounders, and that didn't help as far as winning World Series. Let's just say that. Yeah, the Dodgers organization is pleased to have an ongoing relationship with the City of Hope. The team and coaches tell me that they find their visits to the medical center to be incredibly meaningful, and I personally am hoping to be part of some future visits, or a number of them. The courage and determination of the patients and families is second to none. I would definitely want any of you on my team. That's really the reason the '88 team won, is when we got Kirk Gibson, all things changed. There was no more eye black in the hat. It was all about winning. We went from a 5th place team to world champions, where we were 2-1 underdogs in both postseason, and yet we had the best pitching staff, and we had the best scouting report. Kirk Gibson knew a slider was coming, and we had the best manager. He wasn't afraid to do what it took. And you know what, Mattingly, he and Socia, they're getting ridiculed now, but I know these guys personally, and Gibson, they're great. They're great baseball people, so I wish them the best. Those of you here today know firsthand how tirelessly people such as Dr. Foreman, Dr. Friedman, everyone, I believe there's about 5,000 people that work here to help, fight this disease, and they work together as a team. And Tommy Lasorda would always say, you better all be pulling on the same end of the rope. And he is the greatest motivator I've ever heard, but it's true, and you do that here. It's obvious. And just like winning championships, beating cancer, takes that team effort, hard work, determination from patients, skills from doctors, scientists, your caregivers. I was a caregiver for 3 years for a former girlfriend who had something terrible go wrong, and it's a tireless, thankless deal. So all you caregivers out there, you're the reason that many of these people are here now with the big buttons. I can skip that part, I just said that. To all of the patients, can all the patients stand up? Just, I mean, it's, you don't know till you really see. Yeah. I mean, your miracles, don't forget that. I mean, I'm very proud to be able to, be here. Yeah. I mean, what an honor. I've even given Dr. Foreman some suggestions about, get up the commissioners of these other sports. They do great things, and if you don't ask, it's not going to happen. So I'm going to try to help them get NBA and maybe MLB in general and NHL and right. I mean,
hockey.
Why not? There are a lot of entities out there that charge a lot of money for admission, and they get a lot of money from cable TV. Some of it needs to show up here. So with that, I'm going to end my little bit here. I'm going to be here for after the format for some more photos and autographs and whatnot. But thank you very, very much.